let's take Anthony in Tennessee. Anthony has a very traditional, like, good bones level sex question. So
let's do it.
Let's take Anthony in Tennessee. Hi, Anthony. Welcome to the show tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm glad to form the foundation from which we can all build. I appreciate that.
Love it. Love it. What can we help you with tonight?
Yeah. Okay. So I am in a new relationship. It is a long distance relationship, and it is a COVID-19 relationship. And so my partner and I get a chance to be together every once in a while, not very often. And because of that, the pressure for everything to be super important, including like the sex life, gets ratcheted up to 11. How do we tone that down so that we can just enjoy like being together?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. I think it's really hard to keep anything toned down right now. Like, it feels like everything is kind of dialed up to 11.
Heard.
And so I get that, like, that's the mindset, right? We're coming into this and there's not a lot of certainty about tomorrow. Every day feels like a weird new, like, trippy dream / nightmare that like, oh, and now this is happening, and now this is happening. So I get that there's this sentiment to be like, we have to make the most of every moment right now, a la Roaring 20s. I guess we're already kind of there.
Right. Well, and then also we're a male-male relationship, and he doesn't have that much experience being in a same-sex relationship. So it's like one more thing laid on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are diving deep, which is good, right? Like, you guys are having these conversations and you're being vulnerable with each other, and you're aware of, you know, this might be a potential issue and how do we get in front of it? And that's very good. Oh gosh, in terms of how to dial it down, Christy, any ideas? I'm just here to empathize with Anthony in this.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, as a therapist, I definitely want to say it's valuable to embrace impermanence, to let go of some of your expectations, to just let the thing be the thing and not stress about what it should be or anything else. But as a sex therapist, I guess I really want to emphasize the idea that you can waste your entire life, your entire sex life, thinking about the sex that you're not having, or that you should be having, or that you need to be having. And I'd encourage you both instead to just enjoy the sex that you are having, whether that sex is full on, hardcore, penetrative, hot sex, or if it is really just a kiss, if it's a blowjob. I mean, whatever else is going on, there's not a need to check off a certain number of boxes or to achieve a particular type or a particular number of orgasms or whatever else. I would very much encourage y'all to enjoy your time together and know that that time doesn't need to have any sex. And if it does, that sex doesn't need to look any particular way. So, you know, I might encourage you more than anything to just kind of take a step back. You know, just look at what sounds like fun. And if what sounds like fun is this incredibly elaborate and detailed scene that involves all kinds of kink and BDSM or role play and outfits and everything else, great. But the sense that I'm getting without knowing more about either of you or more about you as a couple is that maybe it's a good idea to just enjoy the odd moment that you get to spend together.
Yeah. No, that was actually really helpful. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Can we help you with anything else? Or Alice, do you want to jump in with your 2 cents here too?
I would say in regards to COVID-19 sex, we're trying to cram all of our sexuality into the moments we get to spend together. And I would suggest embracing some of those long distance sex options, such as Bluetooth sex toys, phone sex, camming, things that can help maybe like let some of the sexual steam off. So this way, when you are together, it doesn't feel like you have to suddenly do all of the things because there's other outlets outside of those limited moments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just learned that Bluetooth sex toys exist, so that's a whole thing to explore.
Oh, they are fantastic. Have fun with that rabbit hole. It goes real deep.
Yeah, that little nugget might be more valuable than anything else we've shared tonight. Do some Googling, spend up, and avoid words like novelty. Get the good stuff.
Yeah, get the good stuff with the technology. It's so worth it because the bad stuff is really bad.
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the insight.
Sounds good. Thanks for calling
Have
in.
a great night.
Good night.
Oh man,
Well-
hope you learned something, audience, today.
Yeah,
The more you know.
geopolitics. I don't know. Workplace alienation. I mean, we're really just kind of all over the place tonight.